are 100% cancer-free.
They're still giving out the cancer binders?
This would be an appropriate time to be happy.
You think I should be happy too, don't you? Of course you take their side. What? Like it's so much better?
That is a scene from the new short film, Bad Survivor. Alex Dvorak is a teen cancer survivor and model. She wrote, starred in, executive produced, and co-directed this project. And she's joining me now to talk more about her journey and this short film. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, when I heard this, a comedy about a cancer survivor, I thought, okay, so give us an idea. What is this really all about?
Right, so Bad Survivor is the short film. It is a dark comedy, which I know might be completely unexpected if you think about a childhood cancer with a comedy, like what is that really about? But what's so interesting is that all of us, you know, bad survivors, we know exactly where to find the humor. And there is so much humor in the cancer remission story. So Bad Survivor is really about a young girl who's just gone through cancer treatment, is being told you are cancer-free, is essentially broken up with by her doctors, who are a little bit thrilled to like kind of get her out of the hospital. And she has to rebuild her life. She has to go back home and start from scratch.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is your story. You're starring in it, and you also pulled your family along. I guess who better, right?
Yeah, who better? Who else could play my family? So my dad is from Prague, my mom is from Puerto Rico. My sister is a total hypochondriac and had a really hard time coming to see me in the hospital. And I was like, how could I cast anyone but my family to play my family? So I brought them along. Luckily, they were really good sports, and they killed it. I was so excited to see them on screen.
Yeah, but I mean, you were in remission. And, you know, you've got this modeling career, you have, you know, the world all in front of you. So what made you say, you know what, before I really get going, let me tell this story and go way back into it?
Yeah, well, what's interesting is throughout my modeling career, I really kept my survivorship a secret. So my port scar is, you know, we have our port in our chest, and that's how we receive our treatment and chemo. And I was covering it up with makeup, I was covering up with clothing, with hair. I was, you know, going from oncologist appointments to castings to photo shoots and really trying to keep the two worlds separate until at some point it was bursting out of me. And I was like, I need to tell the truth. I need to be my whole self and really face what I've gone through. And that's when I started writing op-eds and personal essays for places like the Washington Post and Huffington Post, and really wanted to put out the taboo topics and say what I had been probably afraid to say beforehand. And that's how really film and TV, that world kind of opened itself up to me. And I was like, I'm ready to see on screen this character.
Yeah, and was it in a way also therapeutic for you?
Incredibly. I mean, also, like you mentioned, bringing in my parents, sort of recreating an incredibly traumatic time, right? But bringing humor into it and allowing this main character to speak to camera and kind of say all of the sarcastic and naughty things that I, you know, was probably too afraid to say in real life. So it was incredibly therapeutic.
Yeah, but what about watching it?
Oh my God, watching it is, especially in film festivals. So we just screened at Slam Dance Film Festival here in LA, which was so exciting. And I like to take the back seat of the theater because I'm not so interested in watching myself. I really prefer to kind of get a sense of what's the crowd, how is everyone reacting? And it's so interesting because the first joke, I can sort of see people tensing up and they get a little nervous. They're saying, okay, she's bald, and they must be thinking like, is it okay to laugh at this? And by the second and by the third punchline, everyone finally relaxes and they're saying, okay, this main character, if she can laugh at herself, then we can laugh too.
It's okay.
It's okay. And I really think through humor, hopefully the mission behind this is really that we can kind of start having these conversations between patients, survivors, their caregivers, their family and friends that maybe don't always have the perfect thing to say. And hopefully we can start those conversations through humor.
Yes, and the film is already getting some great reviews.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. It's been incredible. Really Bad Survivor is just the start of something bigger. It's the start of the TV series. It's really like we're developing this world to show on screen sort of a more authentic representation of what it's like to be a young cancer survivor.
But you're doing well now.
Thank you. Yes, doing well now, in remission. April 1st, I will be in remission for 15 years.
Wow, that's
so
fantastic.
yeah, very exciting.
Well, we are so glad that you're doing well, that you're sharing the story and really opening the eyes of so many people about what can be very scary. And for people who are going through it, I think it's a great thing for them to be able to see as well. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And again, Alex's new short film is called Bad Survivor. And you can find more information by going to kcalnews.com and click Seen on TV.